there, bookworms. So today I'm going to do a vlog about the 200-day challenge. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to talk about. So the weekend just passed was Comic-Con, and I luckily got free tickets from a friend. I mean, I would have paid anyway because it doesn't count as stuff. In my mind, again, this is how I'm rationalizing everything. It's an experience I'm paying for, not an object. So it's not going to accumulate as stuff. That's my logic behind it. Anyway, so I got free tickets from a friend, which was really nice of her. By the way, if you're watching, Chelsea, I owe you like coffee and cake, not just because you got it for me, but because I miss you. Anyway, so I went to Comic-Con, and I am a massive geek, if you haven't already noticed that. I'm a massive nerd and a geek, and Fables, the comic, which is about essentially what would happen if all fairy tale creatures got driven out of their homes and had to come here. It's like Once Upon a Time, but grittier, and I like it. So yeah, that's a series that I've been following and I love to bits. And that's what I decided I wanted. I saw it, deluxe editions, I want them. I've already got a decent chunk of the series. I'm just missing a bit in the middle, and a little bit on the end as well. But I went there and they had them, and I was so excited, and I was so tempted to buy them and break my 200-day challenge. And that was so hard for me, personally, to be able to just say, no, I really need to keep to this challenge because this is something I've committed to and I need to make that commitment and I need to do that. And I'm one of those people that once I do make a commitment, I stick by it. Unless I accidentally make a mistake and slip up, it's not like I consciously, willfully go, this doesn't count, right? I'll just buy it and not read it until after the 200 days is over, right? That still counts, right? No. Or I'll just restart the challenge from tomorrow instead. Yeah. No. So I went there and they were quite expensive actually when I looked at them. So I decided not to get them. I can easily, like, there's a comic book store just around the corner from my work anyway, so I can go in and order those editions once my 200-day challenge is over. And I feel like I definitely used a lot of self-control there. A lot of willpower went into that. Because for me, honestly, that was really tough. I did a comic topic and got semi-addicted to this series from us having to study the first chapter or so of the comic. And from there, I kind of just went, I have to have this. I really have to have this. And that's probably what did it for me. That's probably what made me really struggle with this decision. Not just that, but it's been difficult for me to track down as many as I did. The ones that I did, they just happened to be on sale, except for the first one. The first one I had to actually struggle to track down. But all the other ones I have, 4 through to 7, they were all, it was just a fluke that I got them. There was absolutely no me struggling to find them and finding them kind of thing, because it's really, I don't know what it is about Fables, but it's hard to find Fables. But anyway, so I also told myself I don't want to pay convention prices, so that's my excuse for not doing it. Yeah, so I figured I don't want to pay convention prices because it is quite a lot. And I also figured I've done this 200-day challenge, I have to do this thing and commit to this thing because I can't let myself fail. If that makes sense. I can't let myself mess up. I don't know if that's the best way to put it, but yeah. I guess the best advice I have for anyone else who gets in that situation where they're really addicted to something or they really, really want something, like, you know, a book or just anything really, that they you know, consider, oh, could I get it, should I get it, is it worth it, is it not worth it, whatever. I find that if I have a goal that I'm saving for in mind and I can sort of remind myself of that. Now, this took a lot of training. This wasn't something I did from a young age. It's something that I didn't pick up or learn properly till I was in my 20s. No, I don't think I started doing it till I was 19, 20. So, yeah, around about my early 20s anyway. Literally, you kind of go, do I want this thing? So in my case, fables. Or do I want XYZ saving goal? So for me, I really, 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 really want a house. I also really, really, really want to open a bookstore. So I kind of just went, well, do I want a house or a bookstore more than I want this set of comics right now? I mean, I can put it off and get it later. So do I really, really need it right now? Or can that money go towards a house and then, you know, if I keep it in a savings account, get some interest on it and so on and so forth? And the house and the bookstore won over in the end for me. And I feel like that's something that is really helpful if you have a savings goal or if you're just trying to save money. Yeah, use a savings goal as motivation. Because I don't think just telling yourself you need to save money is necessarily going to work. Because you always go, well, I can save money later. It's only $20. It's only $15. It's only whatever. It's only XYZ. But when you have that thing and you have to put it side by side with whatever it is you're about to buy, the reality of it kind of kicks in. And I think that's really important to remember. So I guess that's my advice for the weekday, whatever. If you're also doing the 200-day challenge. So I guess that's pretty much the end of my rant. If you've got any goals or things like savings goals, put them in the comments below. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. Also, if you have any other tips similar to mine to help yourself rein yourself in, I guess, with your spending, again, in the comments, I'd love to hear what suggestions you have. Who knows, maybe I can learn something. If you guys are doing the 200-day challenge, I would love to hear from you also. Again, comments would be awesome. Yeah, and I hope you guys get where you want to get in your challenges as well. So if you liked this video, I would love it if you liked it. Hang on, I've got a cup of tea, so I can't do my usual hand gestures. So, like it if you're on YouTube, and give me a little heart if you're on Tumblr. If you want to hear more from me, I would super duper appreciate a subscribe, or a follow if you're on Tumblr. If you think that it was awesome and it's worth sharing, please share on Tumblr, reblog, or just, I don't know how to do the weird share symbol. It's like that. I don't know what the share symbol is. I don't know how to do it. I haven't worked it out yet, what to do for a hand symbol for share. But share it around if you think someone else can benefit from my suggestions. Yeah. So I hope to see you next time, all bubbly and happy and reaching your goals.